What's up, footy fans? To help us celebrate and continue to grow for TNT in 2025, we're giving away a hand-signed St Kilda jersey autographed by all your favourite players. To honour your string-through loyalty, the jersey will be given away to a random YouTube subscriber when we hit 600 subs. Make sure you like, comment, share, and most importantly, tag your AFL friends, especially those St Kilda supporters. We appreciate the love and the support for TNT and look forward to doing more giveaways in the future.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to a glitchy Taz, and beside me we've got Egi and Moisty.
Welcome.
What's going on, boys?
We're a bit late.
Sorry for the late start, everyone. We've had some technical difficulties. As you can see, mine still aren't fully fixed because I'm a bit robotic.
Yes.
Hopefully, everyone can hear me okay, though.
No, I can hear you fine, mate. Good round of finals, though, boys.
What's a good
couple
round
of
of
good
finals?
games in there. Couple of blowouts.
I actually didn't mind it. The Gold Coast game really surprised me. I thought the Suns were actually going to do a bit better than what they did.
It was good till half time and then just sort of give up.
Yes.
Yeah, I actually turned it off. There was no point watching the rest of it.
Yeah, we went and played a couple of video games, didn't we?
Bit of FIFA.
Bit of FIFA. That was
Artie,
a
you'd be pretty happy with that.
Silly mistake.
Why?
I'm not playing that game again.
Anyway, g'day Kelzo, Tiger Time. How are we, guys? What are your tips for the weekend coming up, Tiger Time? And what were your thoughts on the games?
This
from
isn't
last
a tipping show, Teddy.
Yeah, no,
It's
you
a
can't just
tipping
go-
show, mate. Right?
Don't go jumping the gun.
You just
I'm
come
asking-
up on your shows.
I'm asking what his tips are, not ours.
Yeah, no, that's for Thursday.
Yeah, you can give us our tips on
You just keep
Thursday.
your glitchy ass
Isn't
back in
today-
Monday.
Isn't today Mers Day? Same thing.
Never.
Tonight's shows, we're just going to go over the semis, dive into a couple more teams and see how they go from the ladder.
Beautiful. And also, happy Valentine's Day for 2026. So we have a date with the State of Origin coming back. Vic versus
Yep, boy.
WA at Optus Stadium.
How good?
Oh, it's pretty good.
I'm not excited about this.
Why not?
Really?
It's going to start
I'd
early.
be excited if they did it the other way, if they made a round robin and played every state versus every state.
I was going to
As-
rotate it.
And it's going to be Vic versus a different state every year.
Yeah, pretty much. But that's what
Like,
happens.
your round
when it's,
robin. Like, you don't have to play everyone every year. If Vic plays New South Wales this year, next year they play Queensland and New South Wales plays WA and make it like a round robin and rank the states every year.
Yeah.
I reckon that'd be better.
G'day, George.
Welcome, George.
Yeah, it's I think they should, like the pre-finals bye, which will hopefully become a grand final bye. They should just do it then and pick the players from all the teams except the two playing in the grand final.
No, I think they're doing it pre-season.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are. But I mean,
I
they
don't
should
mind have it as like the NAB Cup. Instead, maybe have a 2 or 3 rounder, but then rank the states and have like a mini state tournament.
But then it makes it really challenging for the clubs doing pre-season, and they run out and they've got to learn a new game plan for the state side.
Yes. Plus
Yeah,
injuries.
it's
So
not a
playing
good
more
play.
than one game.
It's like state of origin in the NRL. They don't learn a new game plan. They just play.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Eggy?
Can't remember now. It was 10 seconds ago and I've already forgotten.
Oh, I didn't hear
We're
him.
off to a
Keep talking.
good start.
After a great start. No, I was saying because there's more than one game, there's more injuries. More injury prone. And, yeah.
Oh, so we're just going to hurt the Vic versus WA players next year.
Yeah.
You're a Sydney side. Don't worry, mate. You're safe.
What
Hey,
debate?
you got plenty of
players
Victorians
in your Sydney
playing
side.
for interstate teams.
Yeah. No, I think it'll turn out like it used to, and everyone will refuse to play for it. If
I
you
hope
have it anywhere near the season, players will do what they used to do and refuse to go anywhere near it.
That's why I think if they make it in the grand final bye and just exclude the two clubs that are playing in the grand final.
But then half the clubs are off silly Sunday by then. Half the
Yeah.
clubs gone
Well,
on
like
holidays.
Charlie
true.
Curno's already over in the States. But
Yeah. You
Probably
look
on
at
his way
North
back
Melbourne,
soon.
they could care less. They had their BNF during the last final.
Charlie Kerner's already at his new club. What are you talking about?
what new club?
He's punting for the NRL, is he? Or punting for the NFL?
Sure. Why not? Tiger time. Sun simply couldn't keep up with the pressure against the Lions after quarter time. I'm pissed off that round 0 hasn't been scrapped, and I dare for the AFL to bring back AFL X. That would be a woke
But
thing to do. I loved
is
AFL
it
X.
is it round 0 now too? Because we got Collingwood, wah, 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 wah. I want to play at home, so now they're playing St Kilda at home. The whole point of it was to get the football out of Victoria. Now you're having the biggest Victorian club play in Victoria.
Is that happened? Is that locked in?
That's they're playing in Victoria on the Sunday. They haven't decided the game, but St Kilda's putting a bid forward. But yes, Collingwood's playing the last game of the round at the MCG on Sunday.
Jeez.
What's the point of having round 0 if we're going to do that? We might as well just have round 1 and have 2 Melbourne games and then send everyone interstate.
Yeah, 100% agree.
Correct.
I don't know. I think we've lost the plot because the whole point of round 0 was to get the game growing in other states. We might as well just have round 1 and just send them up there. Don't know.
Andrew Dillon hasn't been making a lot of friends with some of the decisions they've made this year. Let me tell you that much.
I was all about the father-son. I think the father-son should be scrapped in the top 10. I don't agree with it being in the top 10. It wrecks the draft. And I agree that the academy should stay. It's going to affect North more than it's going to affect you in the 10 or so years. We've got 3 or 4 kids coming in 4 years. That's a bad time to freeze, mate. You've had your rude finger on the screen for about 10 minutes. But the father-son, it is a ceremony to our game, but it was getting the better players to the best clubs still. And I don't believe it. Brisbane's perfect queue. They've got the 2 best players in the draft over the last 2 years, and they're going to win the flag 2 years in a row.
What about Pies?
I'm trying to not have Pies biased here, but yeah, I don't like the father-son. The academy, different story. You've developed those players. You've put money into those players. You should be able to bid on those players. But father-son, just because your dad was good at football and played for Collingwood doesn't mean you should play for Collingwood.
So you just said that they've put money into those players, developed those players. They've done the same with the father-sons.
They don't with the father-sons, though. A lot of the father-sons don't go into academies because they know they're going to be father-son. Academies are a different system. So most of the academies drag players out of different sports and train them from 16s up. Father-sons have played football since they were 1.
Yeah, but they've also put a lot of time into them.
Yeah, like Luke Hodge's son was in the Brisbane Academy, I think, but then he come down for the Hawks and train with them over this year.
He was in the what? Sorry, the Brisbane Academy?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, so he should have gone to Brisbane, not Hawks.
He hasn't
been picked yet.
Yeah.
No, but he should go to Brisbane. Well, he's going to go to Brisbane now because the Hawks don't have a play on him.
Yeah, they do.
Not without the father-son scrap.
Oh, no. But also, you like a lot of time and effort and money went into their fathers as well.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's...
But as a son, you want to play for the same team your dad did.
I understand, and you still can. All they're saying is clubs need to pay for you, not be gifted you.
Yeah.
Just don't be good. That's all you're saying.
No,
all we're saying is, so say Dacos, another Dacos, we've had a third Dacos and he's in the draft next year. Collingwood would have to trade away their next 2 future firsts to get up to a position to have him.
Broz's got
at the moment, for the other 2 Dacoses, they paid pick 64 and pick 72. Which picks don't get used anyway.
Bros has got here, all the Pies boys were in the Pies Academy. Dacos boys and the more. And
I didn't say Pies boys. I was picking on the Ashcrofts.
No, that's right. He was just saying that they were in the.
Yeah, so that's you could bid on them as an academy prospect. Yes,
That's
Yes.
bullshit.
I agree with that. And that's a way they could get away with father sons. You put them through the academy.
I like Father Son because it's different and it's a tradition, something
It
we've
is
had that no
different.
other game has.
It is different, but say I don't know what our staff draft. Say NFL. Kansas City Chiefs wins the Super Bowl. They go get the next best quarterback because he's a father son, the
Mhm.
number one quarterback in the state, and just he's our father son. That's what effectively what Brisbane's doing. They've won the flag and then they got the best player in the draft by a mile.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's the way it
Yeah.
works.
I don't like father son, and I'm glad it's axed.
Artie's got Hawksby,
Cooper
Brisbane
Harvey
Lions.
sucks.
Artie's got Hawksby, Brisbane Lions for the grand final. I don't think so. I don't reckon the umpires will let Geelong lose to Hawthorn.
I'm just saying I don't like it. I didn't like father son, and I haven't liked father son for a while. I could care less if Sheasel has 6 kids and we don't get him. Good on him. Go play somewhere
You
else.
say that now.
I was getting excited in 20 years' time when Josh Dacos both have sons and Nick Dacos both have sons.
Yeah,
Then there's the daughter as well. She'll have a couple of Dacos sons as well. So we'll have six father sons coming in.
they could be playing
Well-
everywhere, mate. No, father son's dead, Eggy. Father son is dead. But I think it's
Hopefully-
only dead top 10.
Yeah, it is.
Stupid. So you're basically just going to have to go as a club and say to the father son, have a really poor year so you don't get drafted top 10.
Pretty much.
But you can still get drafted top 10.
Yeah,
They could say you jet all the way up until your 16s and you play terrible. People are going to know what you're doing. They're still going to draft you.
I think it's stupid.
It's only stupid because Carlton has 2 coming up.
No, I've always liked father son.
I haven't.
I've always liked it.
To be fair, father son used to be back when there was districts in the VFL. That's when father son was great because you'd end up playing there anyway. Because if you lived in North Melbourne, you played for North Melbourne. You lived in Carlton, you played for Carlton. Now you can end up anywhere.
Yeah, which I think about it. If my dad was playing AFL, right, I'd want to play at the same club as him.
yes.
And you can eventually get there, but the club's just got to pay other clubs to get you proper compensation. They're not saying you can't use the father son. Well, it's not effectively called father son, but you would have to trade away to get into the position to have father son. Or in 2 or 3 years, when you wanted to move back, the club would have to compensate the other club effectively.
Artie, I'll just catch this up on chat. Artie's got here, you'll never walk alone. Where's your hat, Spud? Hawks v Lions GF. Tiger time, I hope Geelong lose. Artie, they won't let Pies lose the grand final. Brozza, disappointing to hear that father and daughters. Yep, agreed, Brozza. And Zoe, sup?
I like it.
Hello, Zoe. Welcome.
Zoe, I think it was good while it worked, but now it doesn't work.
We went on a bit of a 10-minute tangent there, so we're going to keep
We had
moving.
to though. We had to talk about it.
And we can agree. We
I
can agree that
disagree.
we both disagree. Yeah.
Yes.
You both got no clue. Bang.
Maybe you're the one that's got no clue.
Yeah.
No, it's this all come about with the Gold Coast Academy too, because the last 3 drafts have been that what do you call it? That compromise. It's not funny. And that's what they're trying to stop, the compromising of the drafts.
Yeah, I get it.
Because last year, just before that, last year's first round was 27 picks.
We're gonna have to start getting you on a Moisty's rant.
Yeah.
What do you mean? We've got 40 minutes left. We've got plenty of time. Plenty of time. There's only
So
2
on my
games to talk
screen-
about. We can get on about this.
On my screen, Eggy, you were laughing with like the most serious face then, and then it slightly glitched to see you smiling, then it went straight back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's good. What you want to see?
Oh,
But yeah, moving
God.
into
Time
the
to move
games.
house again, Tuzzy, I think.
I think it's the computer. It needs to update the computer.
I need to wipe the friggin' thing, I think.
Yeah.
Now, I've just received a message from Brozza asking me to play a voice message live on the show. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, wait, hang on. I got to do
You
something
want one
here
of us
first.
to do it, Tazzy? Because your internet's not going to let us hear it.
Yeah.
No, you
Put
can
it
hear
in
me
the chat
okay,
and
can't
I'll
you?
put it up.
You can hear me all right, can't you?
Yes, I can hear you fine.
Yeah. Ready?
Ready.
I don't think father-son compromised the draft. Hoisty. What my belief is, father-son keeps tied in history to your clubs, where big names and the legends of your club get some kind of reward for putting their bodies on the line.
This is a pious belief. It did. You cannot say it didn't compromise the draft when the first round went to 27 picks because of three father sons.
I can see why you're upset, and Justin's brought it to our attention. Without the father-son rule, the Kangaroos could have both Dacos and Ashcroft.
Lewin's my boy. We should have both of them.
That's
No,
why.
I'm happy with the Shees and Woolall, but no, father sons. I'm glad to see it go. It was good while it lasted, but I'm glad to see it go.
Yeah.
So, Justin, does that mean that you two North boys are on the same path with that belief? Does that mean you don't like father sons, mate?
But to be fair, father son's not dead yet. It's just dead in the top. They haven't announced it. Probably
I
first
reckon
round.
they should just up the price of it, because like you know how you see Scott Pendlebury's been a one-man club. Wouldn't you love to see his son to be a one-man club even after 400 games? Like maybe I'll up the price to 250 games for the club.
Oh, you
Instead
mean
of
up the price in games? I thought you meant up the price in points.
or both up
Yeah.
price and everything. So if you really want him there, you have to pay for him.
Well, that's what they effectively are doing with the. If you really want him there, you're going to have to compromise your draft to get that player in.
Yeah, but like not everyone's going to give away their number one draft pick, are they?
No, exactly. But then in 3 years' time, you've got to compensate them back when he wants to come home.
Yeah.
Stupid. Bring it in 3 years' time.
Yeah.
Actually,
see,
no,
Toby's
don't.
only against
No,
it
no,
because he's
don't bring it
losing
in.
picks.
Don't bring it in 3 years' time because Kudafiti's son's 15 and he looks like he's going to be a Jet too.
But I do agree with you there, Taz. Most clubs draft 3 years in advance now because that's what they're allowed to do. So they shouldn't be able to just go bang, it happens now. I'm at the belief that it's happening in 3 years' time as well. I don't think they can just spring it on them now because Carlton, Port Adelaide, and Essendon have already compromised their drafts because they were getting these picks. So it's effectively unfair where you should. I've told you this many times too. It should happen in 3 years' time.
I agree with that. If they do make changes, I don't think they should be able to make it as of next year because, clubs do prepare. They prepare 3 to 5 years out.
Well, 3 years, I think, is when you can use your trade value too. So
it is now, but they do start preparing for that 5 years as well. So they're always kind of ahead of the 3 years, even though it's not really official, but they have a rough idea anyway.
But the 3 years is where they've compromised their drafts towards. So in 3 years' time, Carlton, they haven't compromised anything yet, so they can recover there. But next year they can't. They've already given away the picks they would need to get that young kid in.
Yeah, exactly right. So it's such an interesting topic, and it will be something that I'll definitely be keeping an eye on to see what the outcome is.
Or how it goes. And I'm interested to see
announce
how
it soon.
The academy goes as well.
Absolutely, but they've got to announce it soon because draft's not that far away.
No, exactly right.
Draft and trade, sorry, because trade period's where it all happens because they do the pick swapping.
Yeah, the pick switches.
Yeah. So anyway, let's talk about the Hawks and the Crows, shall we?
Let's get into the footy, you reckon?
Well, I didn't see much of this game, but I listened to the whole thing while I was at the Storm game. And
it was Hawks were absolutely electric during this game.
Mate, they jumped the gun and kicked 2 goals in 37 seconds.
Yeah, and quick, fast, inaccurate, which probably cost them a little bit, but they were all over Adelaide.
That were the speed at which they had on the ball was unrelenting as well. Plus the pressure that they were putting on Adelaide made Adelaide fumble, put them under pressure. And I just want to say, I did pick Crows out in straight sets.
Yes, you did.
You did. And I did tick off on to go pretty far. So,
what about Gunston kicking 5? What a
I
season!
Mate, does he go on?
Has to. He's already signed, hasn't he? For one
Yeah,
Has
year?
he
I'm pretty
signed
sure he
again?
has,
Has he?
yeah.
I thought they were leaving it till after. Maybe he has.
I think
Artie,
it's-
can you
it's-
confirm?
It's the Bruce thing that's come to an end after the weekend.
Oh, mate, how devastating is that?
Yes.
At ACL, absolutely horrific to finish his career
Just
off.
catch up. We've got Tiger time. Crows didn't learn from the week against the Pies.
Yes.
Stephen Brosnahan, Justin, not true. Artie, make the father-son rule game based on hate the fact Hodges' son personally will probably go to Brisbane after playing, 2 years? Fucking joke.
Well, I don't even think he gets a father-son through the.
No, he doesn't get the father-son there, but he's in the academy.
Yeah.
He can choose. He's got the option.
Yeah,
Does he
because
want to go to Brisbane or does he want to go to Hawthorn?
Well, he might not have the option now. That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
That father-son rule could be cooked. So he might, if he wants to play football, can choose Brisbane or go to the draft.
Yeah. What are you saying, Nick?
But he was down here training with the Hawks over sometime this year as well. And I'm guessing maybe he'll be good to look at that new Dingley side as well when that gets up and going this end of this season.
Looks good. Looks real good.
Yep.
And Tiger time, just quickly, Newcomb was explosive for the Hawks. Newcomb's been huge. If he's not best on in this AFL series, I don't know who is, because he has got the Hawks over the lines both games.
He's been very, very good. And Artie's just confirmed Gunston had a 1-year extension, which I think is the right move. He's been great this year. Absolutely great. We're not going to continue on the father-son, even though Bros has put another message there. Because we
have to repeat that one. Come on.
North had the chance to pick up Josh Dacos, was taken at pick 57, so North had plenty of chances to pick him up. Nick was taken up at pick 4.
No, Crows defence could not get a hold of Gunston Tiger time. And I can't wait to see what Geelong do in that.
Which is interesting of how they used Worrell, because he was more of a rebounding defender last week than what he had been, a bit of a lockdown at times. So I don't think they used their keys as good as what they could have.
Yeah.
I think they wanted a bit of pace, though. They were missing pace from obviously ranking out. They lost a bit of pace, but they looked like they had no speed on the ball. So they wanted that running defender, which Worrell can be when he's out and about.
And it came out Jordan Dawson was going with a foot injury, so that showed because the amount of touches and the amount of time he had the ball over the last 2 games, it really showed that why he was a bit below par. And they ended up putting
usually rack him up though.
But then he usually gets a few. But then is it Laird? They put Laird in the middle there, and he just can't keep up with him. He can't keep up with the likes of him and that.
All right. And then we had the absolute blowout that I only watched till half time, which was Gold Coast Brisbane. And Gold Coast looked good, kicked the first 3, and then Brisbane said, "Hey, not on my watch," and took over.
Yes, they did. Yes. I didn't watch much of it either.
Tiger time with a fact. I love it when he brings his little facts into our chat. This is also the first time since 1980 that the lowest ranked VFL AFL finalist beat the top ranked VFL AFL finalist. And that was when Pies beat Cats in the 1980 prelim final.
Oh,
look at the facts straight out of nowhere.
But I think this isn't this the first time ever that the minor premier has gone out in straight sets?
Not the first time. First time since 1983.
Okay.
And as a great example of how... Oh, Bros is still talking about that. Okay. He's talking about Newcomb, though. A great example of how the father-son doesn't compromise the draft. Can someone tell me where Newcomb was drafted?
He was passed up and he was drafted mid-season the next year.
With the Hawks.
With the Hawks.
At the ripe old age of 19.
Yeah.
So this game here was interesting. Josh Dunkley laid 18 tackles because he got destroyed by Matty Rao last time, and he took it upon himself to speak to Fagan and said, "I'm going back to Rao. He's not going to get off the chain this time." Yeah. And he did an amazing job.
He still got off the chain a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
But he wasn't
impactful.
It wasn't
too little,
impactful, though.
Yeah. They were able to cut it off at half back and just send it straight back in again.
First time in 42 years Tigers put, so I'm assuming that's to the
which Todd did say in 1983. So.
Oh, yep. Sorry.
Yep.
Must have missed that when I was reading chat. Hugh McCluggage, good to see him up and going again. It was interesting. I was talking to a guy today at work, and um, his dad actually thought he's a younger guy, obviously. His dad said that he expects Brisbane to win quite easily because Gold Coast pretty much played a final last week.
Yes.
Was it?
Yeah, hard final last week.
Hard final last week, and the week before they had Freo as well. So
Yeah.
they've basically had two really tough games in a row, which makes sense because they would have been exhausted, and it shows with the score.
Yeah, it's a big task to travel over there as well.
It is.
Yeah, especially after two tough games to get you into the finals.
Yep.
I mean, there was a week off in the middle, but it was still a tough final last week to get over that line.
Well, they didn't really get the whole week off in the middle because they had to play on the Wednesday night against.
Oh, that's another. Yeah, they got the double game, didn't they?
Yes.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
is that a factor we should be talking about? Does that compromise their finals run because they didn't get the full time off that every other club got?
I think so. It's a couple of days.
Yeah, at least 3 if they played on the Sunday. Yeah, and they had to back up after 5 days and play again.
And a tough game against Freo.
Yeah, it was a tough game against Freo last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they've had 3 to everyone's 2, and it showed.
Yep, absolutely. To be fair, I think if Fremantle beat Suns last week, they would have put up a similar performance against the Lions because the Lions were just out for blood after their, abysmal display the previous week as well.
The previous week, and then the game was tough, Gold Coast Freo, so whoever was going out of that was always going to be hard.
Yeah, Will Ashcroft really lifted. I think I'm not sure how Levi went as well, but they both said they were going to lift for the game because of how much scrutiny they were under to the Gold Coast supporters in the preseason. How much they were talking them bad about.
Well, Will had 28 and 2 goals won.
Yeah, and then Levi had no scoring shots, but he had 15 disposals
and 5 clearances.
Yep.
So he didn't do too bad. Yes. I'd like to see the Suns utilise Bailey Humphrey through the middle again. I feel like that really dropped off towards the second half of the year, and he was really impactful when he had the run through there.
Yeah,
but I think they said it dropped off because of his fitness. So he couldn't keep going. Was what I was told.
Now, what about John Noble? He's played his first final because he didn't get. Well, it was not his first final, but it was. He did play finals for Collingwood, but just didn't get the pick for the grand final, wasn't it? I remember now. Yeah,
it just got dropped the week before.
Yeah. So two out on the falls, and I think he kicked it straight over, like in the back 50 on the kickouts too. So bit of under pressure, wasn't performing up to standard.
Yeah, so it sets up actually 2 absolute ripper games this week, boys.
It does.
It does.
We'll talk about them on Thursday because we got ahead of ourselves last week, Todd, and that's why Egi and the other 2 didn't jump on the show Thursday night.
I didn't know the show Thursday.
You'd already done it.
That's true. All right, now time for my favourite, and I feel like we're about to go on another rant, so this could be another half an hour.
Oh, it could be.
Egi's Wowee.
All right. I'm getting sick of
everyone. Todd's not doing it, so we're safe.
Okay, Todd's not doing it, so we're safe. I'm getting sick of everyone whinging about long contracts and players looking to get out early. One, it gives security to both players and clubs, also gives currency and trades for future. The ongoing cries of why do they sign for so long if they don't want to be there should come to an end. Yes, it can be long and hard for players to see it out, but at times it's what both parties have wanted. Now, the road might not have a line for for either party, should I say, but their stocks still lie with the club, and the club has every right to trade them in for some value. If at the end of the short-term deal they choose to leave, the payout for the club is far less in compensation picks rather swapping for key players. I want to hear your boys' thoughts.
No, 110% agree. And the biggest one this year will be Merritt. And Essendon should be looking to get 3 picks or 2 young kicks are going to pick for Merritt because he doesn't want to be there.
Yes, but it's not that they don't get compensation picks because he's got such a good deal. They got to actually give players as well. So,
well, Charlie Curnow's in the same boat.
He is. So is Christian Petrarca.
Yep. Yeah. And so all 3 Petrarca... of them. Originally, Carlton was going to dominate for 10 years. Now they're not. Curnow wants to, and same with Merritt. Merritt was promised finals. He hasn't played finals in 12 years. Or hasn't won a final in 12 years.
He has played finals, he just hasn't won one.
Yeah, hasn't won one in 12 years. So now those players are looking to explore, and clubs should jump on that and sell Merritt to Hawthorn for as much as they can get.
Yes.
What's
But
the
what
point of
happens
holding him for 2 years and giving no value in 2 years' time?
But what happens if no one offers what they want?
They've already offered what they want.
Yeah, well,
Have
no,
they, though?
if they haven't offered what the Bombers want,
That's what I mean.
but then
But
Bombers got to put it up like in 2 years' time, they're going to get far less for him.
they're going to get nothing for him.
Yeah,
They'll get a compensation pick, but then he'll be 32 by that stage.
He'll
And what's
probably
your
retire
compensation
anyway.
pick for a 32-year-old?
It's interesting. I don't mind if Charlie leaves. To be honest, I've come to the conclusion in my own head that he will.
yes,
Because usually when a player does one out, they do 9 times out of 10 they do go, but there's usually one every year that does get held onto. So it's either him going to be held onto this year or Merritt. I feel. I
And
think
they
Petrarca will move.
normally, it could be Petrarca as well.
yeah.
I
But
think
they
he'll move.
normally the players get held on, they have an average season the year
Put your-
after. What'd you say, Tazzy?
Yeah, miss that.
Yeah, I missed all that. You muted yourself or something.
No, we
I
missed
didn't mute
you.
myself. That was you, mate. You just froze.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, it could be Petrarca, but yeah, what I was saying is normally the player that gets held onto has an average season. Like Petrarca this year, his season wasn't up to his best. But was that because he was still wanting out, sort of half in the door, half out the door?
But do you find it weird that on Friday Stephen King gets announced as coach, and then come the next business day on Monday, they're saying Petrarca wants to get out?
He was always wanted to get out, but now he's.
I know, but does that mean that, like, even with the new coach, that he's still a bit of bad blood there, or?
I think Stephen King's probably come in. That sounds so weird saying that, talking about footy. I think he's also coming in with a fresh mindset and a fresh outlook and saying, look, I understand what you've been through. He's probably had a conversation with Petrarca and said, if you can't commit to me and give everything, let's explore a different pathway for you.
Yeah,
He's
explore the
probably
other
going to
options.
do that with every player.
Yeah.
Because I put this to a couple of my Essendon mates. Would you rather Merritt playing at 50% or get 2 young kids and a first round pick, which is what they're being offered at the moment? So how is holding Merritt going to jumpstart the rebuild at Essendon over getting 3 young kids? Which
Fully
one's going to
agree with
work better?
They've got a lot of good young talent on the list. They don't actually need Merritt to hang around. They've got Parrish to still come back through that midfield. Setterfield and Durham and Caldwell have all shown that they've stepped up tremendously this year when needed
Yes.
as well.
Yes.
So I don't think they need Merritt. Yes, he's a gun player, but I don't think he's the be all and end all for them.
But is he going to help that rebuild? Because he's probably got 2-3 years left. Is he going to push Essendon further in those 3 years than the new talent coming in would?
I think he'll hold him back just with his attitude now.
Yeah, I think he will too. And that's what I keep saying to him as well. You need to explore this now because it's a waste otherwise. Because in 2 years, he's gone regardless.
Yeah.
And I think
He's
Melbourne
going to
needs to
help
do
you rebuild the club quicker.
Melbourne needs to do the same with Petrarca and Oliver and whoever else doesn't want to be there. I genuinely think they need to just go, right, we're putting a line in the sand. Those that want to stay on this ship will stay on. Those that want to look for other options, let's explore that this trade period. However, if we can't find suitable options or we can't get the right deal, are you happy to come back? Do you know what I mean? I think those conversations need to be had.
They do.
Now, I think clubs are a bit hesitant with this now too, with Tassie coming in. So they're scared about the draft being compromised with Tassie coming in. So they don't want to start a rebuild now because when is Tassie? 2028? So 2 years' time, there's going to be no young talent left on the list.
Yeah.
Yes. Just got here. Brozers says he wanted Buckley to
Coach, I think that's Petrarca.
coach, and Petrarca wanted Buckley to coach. Yep. And Tiger Time.
Buckley's Tassie, isn't he? He said he had 1 foot in Tassie. That's why Melbourne went the other way.
Yep. It may be better off for the Bombers to cut their list a bit and get some new fresh faces. And Tiger Time's got, I agree with your sentiments on the D's, Taz. Thanks, Tiger. We agree on a lot, mate. It's good. You just got more stats knowledge than me.
I think Bombers do have a lot of new fresh faces. Like who else? There's Caddy, Kako. They've started 18 debutants this year.
Mm-hmm. Actually,
Yeah,
aren't we looking at this? I know we've already looked at them.
Yes.
And most of them were actually keepers because
Yeah.
they're young.
Yeah, too young. And that's why I don't understand this whole Merritt's not going anywhere, he's contracted. Maybe it's a ploy too, these people coming out so they can get more for it.
Yes, could
Maybe.
be.
Maybe.
But they do need some leadership. Like that's where North was lacking when they're starting to get a bit better. Richmond were lacking and when they lost all their leadership players, and now starting to come good again.
They do have some leaders in that list though. They've still got some older players that can lead those lines.
Well, Ridley wants out.
Ridley's gone.
He wants to go north, so meaning Brisbane, not North Melbourne, because they no. There's a few players that still want out of that older crop as well. So do they just cut deep? Do they just take it on the chin?
All right, another good wowie. I told you we're through another one.
Yeah, we are big 10-minute.
I read the topic and I thought, oh, this is going to age as well because I've got some opinions on this one.
Yeah, that's good.
What don't you have opinions on, Todd?
When it comes to football, not a lot.
Mr. Corns Jr.
Yeah, mate, great man. He's my idol, Kane Corns.
Beautiful.
Has Ridley left yet, though, Tiger Time?
No, he's asked for leave, but Draper, he's out the door, yes.
Yes,
Yeah, I knew Draper was, yeah.
Yeah.
Where did he decide?
Brisbane.
He did decide Brisbane, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling because he's nominated Brisbane. That's right. I remember reading it now, and I feel that now that he's nominated Brisbane, they're going to try and win a flag with McInerney this year. If McInerney wins the flag, I think he'll retire.
Yep.
Yeah, push him out.
Because his
missed
body's
out last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Fort would actually be okay if he lost his spot to McInerney for the grand final.
Yes.
Yeah, because that happened last year, the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Now I can't load the teams tonight, so I'm going to be relying on one of you.
I've got you, mate. I have got you. All right, so St Kilda. We didn't want to do this one without you, Egi, because
beautiful.
This is a big one.
It is a big one. I'm excited to see what they do because I reckon they're going to do in Adelaide. They're going to go from 15th to the top 4. Don't know if they'll finish in first place, but and go out in straight sets. But I reckon they'll jump straight in there.
I hope Zoe's in chat.
So starting off the first 6, we've got Higgins, Windhager, Jones, Collard, Trafalgar, and McRae.
All stay, even Windhager.
He's already signed.
Yeah, I think they all stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Windhager's already signed. McRae's my only worry whether he retires or not.
Yeah.
Has Windhager
August
signed
dropped.
yet, or he's just been offered?
Signed. Yes, signed-ish. Like
He's either signed or he hasn't.
he's the dotted line. He's started squiggling. They're just working on. He's staying. They're just working on terms.
Geez, big call. I hope they're bringing him some food while he must have a long signature.
Not a big one. No, but he's. That's what
Windhager's
I've
long
heard.
last name.
I've heard that he's staying. They're just working on time.
So he hasn't signed.
He's signed. Effectively signed.
He hasn't signed. He has not put
Till that pen goes.
If Windhager does not play for St Kilda next year, I'll do the top commented there.
Oh, get your dares in, people. Get your dares in.
And if he does, then Taylor's up.
Actually, we have to. What do we have to do? We have to clip it so that everyone can comment it.
Clip that one. Then we've got Wanganeen, Malilla, Hill, Steele, Owens, Clark, and Maxi King.
What was the first one you said?
Wanganeen Miller. The Messiah.
I love hearing you.
The Messiah.
I just love hearing you trying to say it. Wanganeen Miller.
Yeah, Steve Stevens on mine. Verbal agreement. It's done.
Yeah.
He hasn't signed, though. Todd said he signed.
Yes. He signed with his words.
Zoe says he hasn't signed, but rumour is he wanted to go and did a 180.
Yeah, he got offered more money. He was going, then they offered the more money that he wanted, so he's staying. Messiah's obviously signed. Hill will stay. Jack Steele, I believe, is on the move.
As possibility of him being put up as trade bait.
Yeah, I think it's very high possibility.
Mm-hmm. Which is huge call for the captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think Messiah's going in there, Steele's going out. Owen stays, Clark stays, and Maxi King. I'm not sure.
Was that Clark, as in Hunter Clark?
Hunter Clark, yeah.
Does he stay? He didn't get. He was playing twos most of this year.
Was it? Yeah, I think he stays. I don't think he gets an offer.
He went a high draft pick too.
Yeah. And Maxi King's a watch for mine.
He won't go anywhere. He signed a big deal.
Stephen
Let's go
Rosnerhead
now.
still staying said on tradies.
Tradies app podcast, I should say.
So you boys think they're all staying?
I think so. Especially with the signing the Messiah. They're all
Messiah,
gonna-
yeah, I think he's kept a lot of players there.
Yeah, I think they're going to see how this season goes and go from there.
Yeah, I'm torn on Steele. I still think there could be a slight possibility.
I
that
think
someone
he's
will
on
be
the
able to
chopping
pry him
table, and I think he goes.
out.
Then we've got Ryan Barnes, Liam Stocker, Paddy Dow, Tassie's man, Dan Butler, Isaac Keylor, and Jack Carroll.
I don't know much of them, but I do know Dan Butler, and I'm thinking he stays.
Keylor will stay.
I think the only one that might be at risk of being delisted would be Jack Carroll, but
Even
he's still
Paddy
very.
Dow stays. I thought Paddy Dow would be on the chopping table too.
Nah, he was injured most of this year,
Injured.
so I think he gets another year. Jack Carroll, maybe he was sort of in and out of the side, but again, he's young, so they might be willing to stick with him.
Might hold on. All right, then we've got the big watch on Rowan Marshall, Dougal Howard, Zane Cordy, Darcy Wilson, Liam Henry, and Angus Hustil.
Zoe's favourite player. Sorry, you didn't mean to cut you off there.
Rowan Marshall to the GWS.
Oh,
GWS.
that's a left fielder there, one. I heard Geelong. I don't know about GWS, but that could be a good one.
Big
They're
call.
missing a ruck at the moment too.
What happened to Briggs this year? He was dominating last year.
Yeah, just an off season.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's crazy. Brozza, Dow delisted, Carroll delisted. You're just saying that because they're ex-Carlton players.
I think Dow's out too.
I don't think Dow will be. I
Marshall
agree with
Geelong,
Brozza.
I believe that one.
Yeah, I agree with you too. Dougal Howard, I know Zoe wishes that he would get traded or leave, but I don't see him going anywhere
he's
because
staying.
they lack key position players. Yeah, that's about it.
Cordy's got the Mo. He's staying with that Mo, and then the other boys are both young. So,
All right, keep moving through.
all right, Philippou, Taru, Shuttlemaker, Barat, Webster, and Dodson.
I don't see any of them leaving.
Nah, especially the Flying Viking. He's still got 2 years to go, doesn't he?
Yeah, the Vikings not going anywhere. He's a cult.
Should he be tested forward? Oh no.
What happened, Taz?
We've got Kelso Marshall, big link to the Giants.
Oh, see, I wasn't the only one.
No, you're right, Tazzy. Keep going. Marshall to the Giants. I hadn't heard that, but that could be good for him.
Yes.
All right, so we've got all those 6 stay. We've got Harry Boyd, Mason Wood, Patrick Said, Hugo Garcia, Jack Sinclair, and Hugh Boxall.
I think they all stay. I think we lost Tassie for a little bit.
Yeah, so Wood will stay, Sinclair will stay. Boxall's the mid-season draft, so he's got another year on his contract.
Yes.
Zoe's got Webster retired. Well, we got that one wrong.
Yep.
I didn't hit that one.
No.
Garcia and Boyd both stay as well.
Yeah.
Then we've got Max Hall, Angus, I can't even say that. Angus, Max Heath, Cooper Sharman, Callum Wilkie, Liam O'Connell, Eamon Armstrong. There's not even a photo there, so I can't help you out with that one. And Anthony Caminiti.
I think
Wilkie's the big watch in that one.
He's the big watch. I think he stays. I think he's like the rest of them now. The Messiah's signed, so I think they're going to go. They're all going to see a year out and see where it goes.
Yeah, they all want to see because of the Messiah, Wayne and E. Miller. Yeah, lucky Taz wasn't there for that one.
I'm here, mate. I am here.
Why aren't you talking? We're going through this list on our own.
He's turned the camera
I just got back. Look, I'm Casper.
I can't see you.
Exactly.
All right, so that's St Kilda.
Jesus.
There he is. That's St Kilda. Not many
Angus
stocks.
delisted.
That's what Zoe said. Boxy signed. Beautiful.
You can tell the players we don't know, Zoe.
Yeah.
Wilkie, new captain.
Oh.
I think Messiah, Wangaleen Miller, if you want to keep him, he's going to be the new captain.
Never heard of him, Todd.
Never heard of him?
Just call
All
him the
right.
Messiah.
Bulldogs.
Doggies.
Woof, woof.
Doggies. Let me get into this list.
Surely they're getting the top 8 next year.
We say that every goddamn year.
Well, they were
Surely
there
they
last year,
won't.
weren't they?
No,
You sure?
no.
Like, this team to not be playing finals is a cry. It's a desperate cry for help. This is the best non-finals team I've ever seen.
Yeah, agreed with that.
All right,
100%.
so we're going to start with Treloar, Ugle-Hagan, Waitman, Bontempelli, Buzzlinger, and Hines.
Well, the Bond stays. He just signed another 5-year deal, didn't he, or something like that?
Yeah, Bonstein,
That was
Buzzlinger, I
6
think
last
he
year.
goes. Ugle-Hagan, I don't know if he gets another AFL contract anywhere.
Can I just interrupt for a second?
Yeah.
Yep.
Bros has got his Saints to bring in TDK, Flying Ryan, JSOS, Legally, and potentially Flanders.
Oh, Flanders.
They're
That's a good one.
huge additions.
Well, I still don't rate TDK. I don't know what they're doing. Potentially using Marshall for I'd say he's a 5-year ruckman, TDK, and Marshall in his elite is top 3.
I don't know. I saw TDK early in the year when he was still trying, and he was dominating. He
We
was
all
a very
saw him
good
early
ruckman.
in the year, and then we saw what he did late in the year. Absolutely nothing.
I think he'll still be a top 5 ruckman.
Yeah, and Marshall's probably top 2, top 3.
Oh, it's a big call.
On he's good. When Marshall's up and running, he's a top 4 ruckman.
Where's
I want
Treloar
that
going, Brosser?
Next year, we'll go through all the ruckmen that beat TDK this year. We'll go through it next week. All right, Ugle-Hagan, don't think he'll play
I watched
AFL
this.
again. Waitman was injured, he'll play. Buzzling, a new contract. Bontempelli, new contract. Treloar's the watch in that list.
Yeah, I think he's playing the VFL Grand Final this weekend, isn't he? Or was it last weekend? I can't remember.
Yep, we've got Tassie out again.
Yeah.
This weekend, I think it was. All right, then next week we've got Rory Lobb, Matthew Kennedy, Riley Sanders, Sam Darcy, Lockie Giaquils, Harvey Gallagher.
Rory Lobb's a watch, I think. I think he started good in the back half, but he's a bit below par at the moment.
Do you reckon they might? I don't think they can let him go. They've got no defenders.
Yeah, but I don't think he's as good as he used to be.
No, but I think they still hold him. Sanders they hold. Darcy they hold.
Well, Darcy,
And the
they're
other
not getting
three,
rid of
I
the
think.
unicorn, are they?
Yeah, they're not getting rid of their unicorn. And Riley Sanders really stood up this year.
Yeah, he has. He's been good. Dogs, yeah, Jamal Ugle-Hagan, I don't think he'll play the Dogs. I don't even know if he'll play with any team at the moment.
No, I don't think he'll play any team next season.
He'll go to Devon Meadows, probably.
Yeah, well, it could be anywhere. Then we've got Oscar Baker, Riley West, Duriah, Croft, Caulfield, and O'Donnell. Riley West is a keep. Baker is a keep in mine.
West is definitely a keep. It's like it's very rarely he goes without a game without kicking a goal.
No, that's it. He gets 1 or 2 every game, and then the other 3 are all young.
Yep.
All right, then we've got Liam Jones, Ed Richards, Tom Liberatore, James Harms, Liam Vandermeer, and Buku Karmas.
I think Buku Karmas is going somewhere. I can't remember where. Did he have...
I think Karmas is on the move, yeah.
Yeah, was that to St Kilda as well, or no?
No, I don't think so. I haven't heard where he's going yet. Liam Jones, Ed Richards, Tom Liberatore, they're not getting rid of those 3.
Libber's still got some more legs in him, I reckon.
Yeah, I think he's still going to run around. James Harms, the same. Vandermeer.
Yeah, I don't know about Harms. He's been a bit injury prone this year as well, actually. But yeah, he's a. I don't think he's needed. He's not needed in that team.
Yeah, you got to watch on those 3.
Yeah.
Then we've got Holter, which I believe they call him Bont Junior, or is that Bramble? It's one of them. Doolan, Brejaya, Scott, Bramble, and McNeil. Karma to the Blues.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah, Tassie's Well, Tassie, if you get on the show, mate, you can help us out here.
Yeah.
Poulter stays for Jaya. That's Bont Junior. Actually, Joel for Jaya, he stays. Rest of the 3, I don't know.
Yep.
Bailey Jones, Bailey Dale, Arthur Jones.
Oh, Bailey Dale stays.
Sorry?
Bailey
Dale
Dale stays,
Dale's
yes.
not going,
Norton stays.
Yeah, then we've got Williams, Kennedy, and Cleary.
Is that Bailey Williams?
Bailey Williams, yeah, he's a
Yeah,
stay.
he's a gun too.
Kennedy stays, and I don't know about Cleary. He's the watch on mine.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, Tiger time. It is for Jaya. It's the
Frazier.
Yeah, for Jaya. Yeah.
For Jaya.
Michael Selwood, Riley Garcia, Jason Johannesson, Lachlan Smith, Zach Walker, Sam Davison, Ryan Gardner, and Tim English.
Oh.
English is a stay.
Yep.
The rest of them are all young except Johannesson. I think he's a watch.
Yeah, he is a watch.
Taz, if you were on the show, you could tell me how to talk. But
Yes. Don't go correcting him in chat.
yeah, pronounced for Jaya. Yeah, the rest of them are all young. Well, I think that's the last thing we'll do.
Yes.
Just because Taz has just decided to pull the pin on us.
Do the runner. I think next week we'll talk about a bit more of the top 8. We've got the Hawthorn Hawks there, which are looking great. They might even come off a win.
They might be even coming off a win. So
yes.
We've only got 3, 6, 8 teams left.
Yeah, there's only 8 teams left. All the top 8 teams. They should. Well, I think 2 should miss, 2 should come in, and maybe actually I think even 3 might miss. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how we go.
Beautiful, but that's pretty much the wrap, everyone.
Yeah, for me too, Tiger time, Johannesson. I've got him as a watch too. But yeah, don't forget to tune in Thursday for our electric tipping show.
Our electric tipping show. Yes,
we'll go what we want.
We'll go through the teams for Friday night and Saturday twilight, and see who the ins and outs are. See if they'll call a Bobby Hill or
See what's going on. Don't forget to subscribe, minimise this, like the video, subscribe. We're still trying to give away that St Kilda jersey with Nasiah's signature on. I was going to say it again, but I can't.
And with the rest of the team staying on, we'll just have to get TDK and.
Yeah, we've got everyone else there, so just got to get TDK on there. But like the Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, it really helps us out.
It really does.
We'll see you for an not explosive Tassie electric show on Thursday.
We'll see you all for the electric show on Thursday. Thanks for coming, everyone. See you then.
Thanks for tuning in. See ya.